You see the moon? It's right there. Right, we're way down to do a bit of truck spotting. Hello and welcome to the channel if you just joined me, because I've just been talking about Jordan Peterson, J.K. Rowling. We also going to talk about, well, it's a bit personal, but my brother. I got a bit sort of, I get kind of irrational when I start thinking about my relatives. Well, they've cleared up the path. Somebody has. It looks like it's just some member of the public dragged them over, because if somebody was sent out to do it properly, they would have done it properly, which they haven't done so. Got little sunglasses on. Did hear a lot of barking and everything there. Right, so you wake up in the morning and think, what am I going to do today? I'm sitting there, so there's wood down here I want to pick up. I'm sitting visualising it in my head. Am I going to go and pick it up with a van? I think, you know, it's just like, and there's wood at South Allo as well for me. I don't think I'm going to do that today. I'll need to plan it a bit better. I haven't even started doing any of the art. I need to get started on that. Oh, a beautiful morning, isn't it? This is really why I'm doing this walk, this walk. It's just so you and me, whoever watches this, can enjoy this beautiful morning. Yep. Enjoy it while you can. So my brother and it's like, so I get irrational when I start getting involved with relatives. I think it's hurt and everything and all the rest of all different emotions. You have to keep control of it. I went through the gambit of emotions and then I managed to sort it out. And what you've got to always remember with anyone, your brother, anyone, friends, whatever, they have a right to do what they want to do, and you just have to let them go, because they'll go anyway. And you know, and that, just because you're related to them doesn't really make it any different. So he's come over. He sent me a message in June, and it kind of reads, we'll be in Scotland. We will be in Scotland in the beginning of October. So I don't really see an awful lot of point in being friends with him on Facebook, because there's no exchange of any kind of meaningful exchange of information or anything for anyone's benefit. It's almost like, well, he knows the trouble that it can cause, but he also needs to feed his sort of ego as well. That'll be why he's got it, so he can virtue signal on it, which is why a lot of people have it. And so I think I have to like go with the flow with this. You can't really, like, so like what he's going to do, he'll probably just turn up. So if he turns up, so we're already well into October, and I know he's in Scotland, but what they can do, if you sort of react in an emotional way, then he's an intelligent person, so he'll make it seem like I'm the one that is irrational, because I've just sort of confirmed that I am behaving in an irrational way, but that's probably because of the family I come from. It was a very unpleasant upbringing, a very unpleasant family, so and that they're proven to be even worse as we get older, and that's because of these nasty women, nasty toxic women. I was just talking about J.K. Rowling there. Yeah, so there's no mad dogs down here. There was the other day. So I might go down here and have a look at the burn. It's quite steep, this, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Ah! And there's fucking brambles in the way. Hiya. So, it looks like quite a lot of water in the burn. Isn't it? That tree's lying over there. That fell down, well, it fell down and they cut it, they helped it along. Well, it sort of fell over and they cut it down, just left it there. Quite awkward to get in there to get it. Yeah. So yeah, who knows? It's best just to try and keep your cool and not fall out with people. It's not worth it. It makes life difficult. Stay calm. So Jordan Peterson, to me, I'm just going right off him, you know. I learned a lot from him. Yeah. That's what our lives are like, just like that leaf. Just left to sort of float around in the burn, going nowhere. I think you need to have real drive in you to do something, and I think maybe I've kind of lost that a bit. What is it I'm doing? And when I was trying to achieve things, whatever that was, just mere surviving. You know, getting money to buy a car or something. It was so chaotic. My life was so chaotic. It really was. Second guessing is another thing I do a lot. That's lack of confidence. Oh, should I have done this? Should I have done that? Or you know, it's just shoulda, woulda, coulda. They put these little signs up and you know they're not going to last. And what the fuck's that made out of? No unauthorised access. What are we talking about here? Down there under the bridge. Maybe we should have a look at. So that's the Raiders want to come and pick up. Yeah, that would go in the van. It's just that thing. You just leave it sitting there, and it's seasoning in itself. But somebody else could come and get it, but it's unlikely. And if they do, well, it doesn't really matter. You know. If we go this way, it means we don't have to pardon me, oh suit you sir, we don't have to climb over the gate. The path's become a bit vague. Well, it's partly because what you did, you had to open that gate, and now you're walking over this bit. So the path was here, but because of that change in the dynamic, the path has become obfuscated. Right, so that's fucking strange, isn't it? Yeah, it's really strange. So or is it just because I've not been using it that much? Is there anybody else comes along here? I don't think there's a lot of people, but there is some people come here. Not a lot. So you can see past there, look, there it is. Yeah, so it's just that thing about being assertive and everything as well, and you'll end up, people who are not assertive will end up being over assertive and at the wrong moment and then screwing things up. So we'll just say to wait and see. So I was sort of wanting to go away as well as the other thing, and I kind of thought, well, if I go away you'll probably turn up or something. But well, no, you've got to do your own thing and do what you're doing. You can't really work you can't work something in with people who are inherently self-centred, which is, well, everybody's self-centred, aren't they? But everybody is, especially them. And for some strange reason, his wife has unfriended me on Facebook. I don't actually know why, what that's all about. But I suppose that in itself says a lot as well. Because she actually kind of helped me out a bit, but at the end of the day, people do things for their own ends. Not a normal family at all by any stretch of the imagination. They really aren't. No. Jesus, no. No. Horrible family. A whole lot of them. A whole lot of them. So you're pretty much on your own, aren't you? It's quite weird coming here in the morning, isn't it? But I think what we'll do is just try not to make this last too long, because this is an early morning walk. I haven't even had a shower yet. And you know, it's a bit of a strange walk, this, isn't it, really? Yeah. So we could, normally we cross the road here. Normally we do. So if we get a chance, it's unlikely to get a chance to get across the road. Very unlikely. Right. Very unlikely. Just going to stand here and kind of wait. Who knows, he might turn up and we'll go out for coffee or something. I actually won't be happy if he lands up saying something like, oh, we're at the airport, we can fit you in at 3:20 in Edinburgh or something. It'll be fuck off, you know. Especially now that I live in central Scotland. But I think a lot of it is like that. There's so many other forces on him, and I'm sort of way down in the list. So it must be wonderful to be like that. You know. It must be, yeah. Wow. 4 circles getting transported. Could have a long wait here, by the way. Maybe after this car. Right, maybe, let's see. No, there's a truck coming. Shit. There's a truck coming, people. Right, okay, right, we've got an opportunity. Right. Just have to wait. It's not an easy road to cross. No. It isn't. There's a driver training. So what's going on is, yeah, so I don't want to be too negative about the whole thing. Sometimes what he does, obviously, I think he should have came and seen me as soon as he got here. And I sort of like kind of got the feeling that he'd driven past here. Definitely, yeah. Or maybe it's maybe he's going to say, "Oh well, you didn't get back to me." Because what I'm doing with this is just letting him decide. Because that's what he will do anyway. That's why. And whatever I say is just going to be, "Oh well, no, well, you know, we can't, because of this, that, and other." See if I say to him, "Oh, do you want to come round to this place on such and such a day?" "Oh well, we've been invited to my mate's birthday." So like on my birthday a couple of years ago, it was "Oh, I forgot about your birthday because I've got a mate, my friend's got a birthday on the same day as you, and I was at his party." Now of course, like, he's probably saying, "Well, that's not the way I see it." And in my mind, it's like, "Aye, so it's all fucking crazy shit." I think it's all based upon our toxic upbringing. I think it is, yeah. And they certainly, my family won't like my opinions on them, no. Well, because nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to realise they're a piece of shit. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah. Right. I don't think it's not been day to day, is it? Well, that was the thing that attracted me about the Reform Party, was the actual... I've just got an idea. You can actually put that, will sit there, like that. So we can get the other camera rigged up. You wait for me. Well, we could just... And that, well, it sort of does. This is the sticky one, people. This one. Where are we going to put that? So what we could do is put that in there, in that one. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Use! So what we'll do is we'll put this one in here, like this. And we'll lay it down, because it'll sit like that, look. It'll sit like that, you see. Oh, it's fucking frozen! Bastard, I think it's useless, this thing. And then can you see what my problem is with this phone? Why don't you just, like, give up on this phone? That's what I would suggest. Right? It's just a nightmare, I think. It's not helpful at all, is it? It just keeps fucking you right off all the time. You can't even leave it anywhere, because, you know, now what I've got to do now is restart it. Right. Sun. So what I've got to do now is restart the friggin' thing. I think you should be able to have a good mump about people, and if people are mature, they should be able to say, yeah, I don't mind, that's right, I'm an asshole. And I don't always do that, I know. I don't always. I know that I'm a flawed human being. Yes, I get that. I totally understand. I totally understand. And there's the coppers. Yeah, there they go. Coppers. So I'm restarting this stupid thing, and it was if so there's this one here. Oh, it's working now. Maybe we just needed restarted or something, some kind of update or something. Shit. What have we got? That's an ambulance. Yeah. It's an ambulance, people. So my plan is working. Yeah, so what we can do, we can get... This is so awkward. So fucking awkward. I've actually got it to work now, so I'm the wrong way around now. Oh, it's MJ Slater Limited. Aye, and we've got stalkers. So all we've got to do is get this one into there and leave it there. Go on, get on with it. Listen. Go. So, there we go. You expect everything to work all the time, don't you? So, that's working. That's videoing. So turn that up, turn that around. Catch the trucks. Right there. Yeah, I suppose that's good enough. Oh, okay. Right, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so, yeah, you know, it's just... I think I was looking back on the comment, so I think that you can become a bit creepy actually when other people are just getting on with their lives. I think that's the analogy with me is I'm left outside trying to get in, like the three bears are in the house. You know, you're in the wood. Just wonder if that's going to blow over. So I'm left outside and they're all sitting having a meal. Well, they actually did keep the family home, which is like quite but I was just dead against the idea. I think we're starting to oversteer now. It was a really bad idea. Out of the three of us, I believe on the face of it, are the most sensible one. And the reason he would argue with that, but is because he's capitulated to, well, he's been a sort of stammer type, just doing what seems best, not what is best, in order to keep the peace. That's what he did, and there's no way I could do that. So the whole family dynamic was such a way, you know, and can you not talk about something else? Fuck's sake, I don't want to hear this pish. Oh, I know. Talk about something else then. What are you going to talk about? Not that. Okay. Right, so yesterday's group, it was brilliant. It really was brilliant, yeah. yesterday's group. It was really good, and we went. It was, this time, there's a couple of young men, and a lady that's running it. Oh, there's that one, Peugeot 1007. 1007. Yeah, I do like them. I think it's probably a car that maybe I should get. Peugeot 1007. I know they're not that good. I've seen 2 or 3 of them going about in good condition. It still seem to be running alright and everything. There's wind canting. Wicks. They're from Wicks. Right. So, right, the group, it was great, right? Okay, let's be positive for a change, shall we? So I got this mental health group, and I had quite a lot of problems with some of them, narcissism and toxic narcissism and all that sort of thing. Now we're getting some pretty good catches there, aren't we? So I had to change to get away from these 2 narcissists who were controlling everything and being horrible and trying to dictate what goes on, and the other lot were just sort of following on because they were too. Here we go again, we've got the same theme again. And so I had to leave. So now we went to a different one, and there's this lassie from university. I think she's great. And then the one thing I like, as you know, is I like walking. So I like walking, Briggs equipment, and that's what we did. And there's one of the guys, a really nice young guy, just reminds me of my son actually, but he's got obviously health issues and so on. So we went walking, and everybody seemed to be happy just walking. Then we did the same. Skip along. We did the same. So we went to this cafe at the rugby pitch in J. Dickinson. Yeah, the rugby pitch. And that's where we went. The thing is, if they're going to hit me, they're going to run over this telegraph. It's not a telegraph post, it's a lamp post. They know what a lamp post looks like. So we went to, what's it called, the bean tin, and it's got a container with holes cut out in it and heating in it and everything. You could get that in your Gearden, like a summer house sort of thing. So we sat there, and there's outside tables and everything. So we sat in there, and it was great. It really was great. And then after that, we went for a walk. Now the previous group I was at, they fought me all the time. So, like the previous group, if I suggested we did, and we didn't really say yesterday, it just sort of happened. So I think the lassie that's running it, obviously quite happy with walking here and there and everywhere. And it was thoroughly brilliant. You know, we walked away around the rugby pitch. That's what we did. And it was just ideal for me. So the previous lot, I suppose I should really forget about them, ignore them. Some of them were okay, but at the end of the day, none of them really none of them really stopped me from being attacked. But how would they? How would you expect them to? You know, as we're doing the go around, well, that's how they get the cement to mix. It's keep driving round and round. It's not just. I know you need to learn about cement here, people, and aggregate yourself. It's not just. So you actually go around roundabouts, and the cement goes round and round the roundabout as well. That's how it works, people. Yeah. I once try not to get run down. Right, let's go around and then pick up that phone and go. Right, so we walked there from the meeting place, which is something. What normally happened with the last group is some of the narcissists would scam lifts off the other members of the group. Is what they did, and they would put more energy into doing that than actually. By the time they'd sort of scammed working out who they're going to take. This is just, I think this is interesting. They would manipulate the other members to get a lift off them, and that was kind of one of the problems with the Land Rover was one of the things that this lady brought up was that I wouldn't give her a lift. She never actually asked me, and it's about time this lot got cleaned up, innit? She never actually asked me for a lift, but so they would spend all that time manipulating the drivers, because some of them had mobility cars, and that's all they did. Instead of, I wanted to say, like, we went to that bin teen, the what's it called again? The bean tin. We went there, and that's brilliant. We should walk there. And that's what I would have done. So for the last 3 years, I've been capitulating to these idiots. And then if you try to say, like, oh, don't you think we should walk there or something? I'm not fucking walking there, it's fucking miles away. It turns out, and this one of them, the one that I had the problems with, and I still have the police report ready to send away if she starts attacking me again, was her. Sheila lived, like, quite close to where the place is, and getting Uber, lifts, all sorts. Accused the taxi driver of being a rapist, a really damaged person, a real nut. And of course, she had to get rid of me because I wasn't gonna. Well, I wasn't wanting to. What's the word? Carry her narcissism for her. Craig Lang, roofing and chimney repairs, rough casting. Craig Lang, roof and chimney repairs. Craig Lang. That's a brilliant name. It's mind got a still game, doesn't it? Right, so we've got to wait here, try and go over, pick up that phone and get away. So, Craig Lang. So it was quite sort of I want to stay in video this. What is this? It was catastrophic. It's a big queue. The whole thing, and there was nobody benefiting from any of it. All they were doing was coming down there to that group, and there was 2 or 3 of them were just they were just using out their toxic behaviours, you know, just enforcing them. Right, the reasons why they were at that group was because of that, and that's how their lives became the way their lives were. So they weren't being rehabilitated or anything, they were actually getting worse there. So that's what I was talking about with the prisons and that. So that's people that just, their way is what works for them, and despite all evidence against it working, they don't change. They'll carry on the same. It's what it is. And so it's an interesting human behaviour thing, really. I wonder if we see Mr. Mindful today. Well, lunchtime we get him. Yeah, so go and pick that phone up, get away home for breakfast. I should have went across there actually, because it was a quiet spot, wasn't it? Quiet spell. I got the fingers there. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Very unpleasant. But funny, I suppose, eh? Right, well, we can get across now. Get across. Well, why you? It's a little like being a child and expecting, like, you're brought up to believe that you're brilliant and everybody loves you, and you go out filming a roundabout, and it turns out that no, people don't love you. They think you're an arse, and that's why I think we should all be happy to get given the fingers at some point, you know, and recognise that's the real you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. So take that, aye, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to finish here. this fucking thing, it kind of goes, when you pick it up it swivels over. Let's go and do it up here and then go. Catch these trucks, people. Catch these trucks. Oh, that one doesn't sit there very good. Oh fuck, what's happened to it? Oh aye, it's working now. There was a bike there that you failed to video. Fucking clown, because he... Yeah. So it's gone all quiet now. Let's wait until we get a truck paused. Right. It's 36 minutes into this. 36 minutes into this. Yeah, so the whole dynamic. So I think you've got you've got to have a sort of positive vision of what happens in your life. So the other thing is, she did affect things. Like that lady got me to start going on a Thursday because I couldn't cope with it anymore, so I had to leave. And it was how the group managed things. And there's I met these two guys who are great. They seem great so far, and I think they probably will be. And then so it's better for them. So that's how a negative can bring out a positive, isn't it? Really, a negative, positive thing, you know. And yeah, that's what's happened. It's yeah, Tillycooty Quarries. A negative. Hey, somebody's shouting. And a Volkswagen Passat. Maybe I should pay more attention to the traffic. It's difficult to be everywhere at once though, isn't it? Like, you know, to be everywhere at once. So the plan is to get some furniture down here, but I don't want the car anywhere near here, my car. So I want a table and chairs here, I want a standard lamp, coffee making facilities, a beer. Well no, they could get me for, well, alcohol free beer, and then they won't be able to get me for drinking on the premises, in public there. Right, so McDowell Intelligent Logistics. So, I think it's time to get going, people. So it's 39 minutes. Wow. Power Washer Services Limited. It's just when I got up and it just seemed such a lovely morning, you know, and it was. Such a lovely morning. Such a lovely day. So even numpties can affect things. So it's got better for me. So it's along the lines of thanking that woman for making my life better, and that was along the lines of thanking my first wife for divorcing me, because it's made my life. I'm so much better off for it. You know, in the long run. At the time, it was really, really difficult. Ah, here's a truck coming. Here's a quite cool truck coming, people. Yes. Scan, yeah. And we'll interlope it into this. It is. Wow. We're a bit close. Oh, I like the air brakes. Yeah, and I've got coats. Right. Oh. Warehouse distribution member of the Haschem network. Haschem network. Yeah. Muslim plant hire. And we're gonna coming down here, people. A daff with stuff on it. Scaffolding. Fencing. It's full of fencing. Somebody must be making money with all that fencing. Huh? I would say so, aye. What we've got here, let's zoom it out a bit. Back in. Back in. Back in. Kalina! They were there yesterday. With the Eddie Stobart livery. Eddie Stobart? Right, can you say Eddie Stobart without saying like that? How bad? How bad's in Australia? Yeah, no, it's in fucking, it's in, bloody, is it in Cornwall? Or is it in Devon? I've been to Hobart. Is it Devon, Somerset? I think it's Cornwall. I took the kids there. Me and the kids went to Hobart. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We did. So there's Arnold Clark. And there's one of these new super looking sit-ins on the back. Yeah. I think styling for cars has went downhill because of the restrictions. There's that motorbike. And there's the coppers. And there's Edwards Transport. Edwards Transport. I've never seen that one before. Market Drayton. Wow. It's Market Drayton, way down south. Wow. It's up in Scotland. Delivering stuff. Market Drayton. As a woman got on to me about this, she sort of could see children in the cars. I should say, I will get privacy glass. Like, you know, it's like fucking hell, it's a public place. You know, it's like you can, you know, people get so paranoid about stuff. You can walk down the street and there's people there. It'll include all sorts of people, young, old, whatever, right? And so it's just an insane sort of. What is that over there? I think it's just right. I think it's time we got going. I think. Right, farmer's wifey. Right, driving the pickup. Right, we've got a truck coming here, people. I was just wondering what that was, but I think it's something to do with the roads. And cool. He's trying to get a shag, isn't he? Why did you walk around drive around like that? It must be after a shag. Must be. Yeah. It's BMW. I'll take you out in my BMW, darling. I promise I'm not up to anything. And that's what they do, yeah. Right, so it's time we got going. Time we got going. We haven't had a peeper out. I don't know if we've had any waves today. We might have done. Maybe. Right, come on. Let's go home for breakfast. Time for breakfast. Is that what I'm doing this for? Validation? So that everybody loves me? Is that what I'm trying to do? Is that why I'm here? Is that why I'm here? The woman driving the bus. Oh yeah, we've got is this Oh yes. No, yes. Oh yeah, we've seen them before. That McGon Brothers, that video got a lot of views. That's made my day. That's made my day. It's made my day. We caught them twice. Right, McGon Brothers. Yes. McGavin Brothers, not McGon Brothers, you dumb. It's McGavin Brothers. Right, thanks for watching that video. I should have done an outtake. I'm making the right arse for this. An outtake. Sharp. Right. Right, we need to go. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll get in the next video. Bye. Oh dear. Oh dear, rest in peace. Oh dear, Grandad. Right. Okay. Very sorry, very sorry. Fannying around. Fannying around. McGon Brothers. Yep. Let's get home and get that on. That was nice, I would say. Right, got to wait till it gets quiet. That could fall over and flatten me, but I'll jump out of the way quickly. A&R Bonnet Dune. Right, how are we going to go over here? How? Old clean roofing. Way! Way! Old clean roofing. We'll just have to wait, people. But there is a big truck coming over there. So. Right. Danny. Right, okay, we can go over now. Something's got to be done about it. That's what I like to say, isn't it? Something's got to be done about it. Something's got to be done about it. Something's got to be done about it. Right. And we've got another one. We've got 2 for 1. Canteen transport. Right. 2 for 1 there. We've got a bit of steer as well. Right, go! Oh, need car insurance. Well, I've got car insurance. I've got plenty of car insurance. I've got fucking loads of them. Need car insurance. The co-op. Oh, the co-op. We do that. That's what the advert's about. Now, I'm not going to look at our... Right, let's get out of here then, people. Let's get out of here. Time to go. Time to get going. Back home, get some breakfast. Get sorted out for tomorrow. I'm suitably invigorated. I'm invigorated, so I am, by the way. Oh. So there we go then. We'll get back to where we started. So that's been... So the best one was McGavin Brothers. McGon. Why am I saying McGon? I suppose it looks a bit like that. And the McGavin Brothers. So I started off being quite negative. I'm quite positive now. So now I'm I'm invigorated. So in the mornings I'm really nihilistic. Just can't be arsed with anything in the morning. And now just been out, done a bit of videoing, get home, carry on, continue. I've even been a bit negative with some things I've been talking about. I'm feeling a lot more positive now. Feel much more positive. there's something stuck on the lens. Right. I'm feeling a lot more positive now. Yes, definitely. That's definitely done it. It's a bit of effort. So now we've got to go home, think about going to Edinburgh tonight, so sort things out for that. See what else happens. It's got my legs going, my arms going, my head going. And so now I'm all positive now, so I'll be looking forward to my brother getting in touch. We'll go for coffee, millionaire shortbread. So I hope he brings some fucking money, mum. That's negative. That's negative, you've been negative there. You've been negative. God, it just needs a little electric chainsaw, doesn't it? Just boom. That would be down. Come down there on a push bike. Can. I suppose there's that thing about being a parent, you want to look after your children. That's the thing I feel really bad about sometimes. My son, my third son, we fell out, and it was an impossible sort of situation. So he actually took my phone off me, so I technically stole my phone. I don't know, it was some kind of power play, and I handled it bad. I was going to batter him. And but she dictated it, the psycho mother. See, that's what she was looking for. I was going to visit them and she was charging me more and more each time. I know that sounds weird, but she is mentally deranged. And it was 80 quid, and that was for the Christmas dinner and everything. And what it actually was, she just didn't want me to come there anymore, to her bit. So, of course I was paying it in 50p's as well. And then eventually, I should have seen the signs, I should have seen it coming. So now me and him, well, that'll be coming up for 3 years. So 2 years, Christmas. Me and him don't talk. My point of view, I want him to become a man. No, just become an adult then, put it that way. Become an adult. Not a man necessarily, but because you could say, well, you've some cheek going on about me becoming a man, but get out there and do something. Playing video games in your mum's bedroom is not a life that anyone would want. So he chooses not to. And that's where we're at with it. I can't do anything. It's up to him. And he should. It was because he was offered the opportunities. He was offered the opportunities about years ago, yeah. And I even took him to college and everything. But the whole thing's it's just such a negative thing. It's negative space. It's not actually going to work out very well. So he's got to do his own thing, and he's got to get on with it and do his own thing. Otherwise, I mean, it's just some things you can't really help, can you? Don't know if they're coming down or what. There's a dog there a minute ago. So, so there you go. So, I don't know if that was a mad guy that started shouting at me. I don't think it is, because he had loads of dogs. Right, so thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll get you in the next one. Alright. Oh, it's fucking windy up here, isn't it? Bye. I was going to do a video from here to there anyway about talking about stuff, so